am Everardo Villarreal, your Hidalgo County Commissioner for Precinct 3. When I took the reins in our precinct in 2021, I declared that the state of the precinct was fragile. Fragile as we navigated the continued uncertainty of the COVID-19 pandemic.
Testing supplies were not always available, so he was always an advocate for him to get testing supplies to make sure the people at Precinct 3 were being tested for that.
Precinct 3 and their team were instrumental in starting and setting up our vaccination clinics with the various school districts within the precinct.
Fragile as we recovered from unprecedented flooding in our region.
Precinct 3 has been very proactive on pushing their teams out with pumps to try to dewater some of those areas that have been significantly impacted.
We're able to create a wider system, create detention facilities, brings a lot of relief to those areas that were heavily impacted during the rain events that we received.
Fragile as we weathered a record-setting winter freeze.
Yeah, Precinct 3, we have a wonderful working relationship with the precinct, the staff, and certainly Commissioner Villarreal. From day one when he walked in, he said, what can I do to help the city of Alton and the surrounding area? Our answer was very quick. It was, can you help us get a fire truck? Can you help us buy a fire truck that would serve not only the city, but also the precinct area?
The very first time I met Commissioner Villarreal was actually his office had made a call to our agency and we responded to a situation where there was a fire.
He was very happy to do that, stepped in, and we split the cost and we got that truck very quickly.
A new fire truck is a blessing, not just to the city of Alton, but to our whole county.
Commissioner was very concerned about the family members and where they would be living and where their temporary living situation would end up.
One of the things we've had problems for many years with is illegal dumping.
Commissioner Villarreal wants the people in the rural areas to have the same service as somebody in the municipal area.
Illegal dumping can produce a lot of what we call vectors, or different rodents and little critters that can cause illness.
Everybody that lives inside a municipality has trash pickup, brush pickup.
But Precinct 3 have come together to help alleviate some of the illegal dumping, and there's been actually reward programs and incentives by the precinct.
He's an advocate for that.
And more importantly, it helps with our drainage.
Precinct, through Commissioner Villarreal's leadership, is really investing in drainage. It's one of the primary goals of the Commissioner when he took office and we met. He wanted to continue the efforts that we were already developing the Drainage District for the precinct and add to it, hence the partnerships that we entered with McAllen, with Mission, with Alton.
So if we can clean this part up and then regrade with an inch slope or 2-inch slope that way.
We're going to be taking first time real positive drainage to an area in Alton and into a precinct area, to a county area. That's a $2.5 million project and we're splitting that with the precinct and the drainage district. That's one of those projects that we couldn't have taken on by ourselves, and he's been instrumental in making that happen.
Because this can also serve as a hike and bike.
When we say we need help paving a road, that's exactly what happens for us. He gets staff to start moving on the county side. Obviously there's a process there. He works through that very quickly and we get the roads paved.
Since assuming office in January 2021, Commissioner Villarreal has taken bold, thoughtful actions to improve the infrastructure and quality of life of Precinct 3 in Hidalgo County.
And I will tell you that this man has had such a tremendous positive impact on Hidalgo County, focusing on not only his precinct, but the whole county. By not just working on roads and gravel, but also working on libraries, on the internet, on infrastructure, he's made such a difference in the quality of life on our residents in Hidalgo County.
In my 24 years that I've been here, I've never seen so much progress for Precinct 3.
The Commissioner and his staff, through his leadership, have done an excellent job in getting the word out about the services and programs that we offer within our agency.
Nos dimos cuenta de que nos podían ayudar poquito con lo que íbamos atrasaditos de taxas, y estoy bien contento con el equipo que tienen aquí en Precinto 3. Hay que ayudarle en todo lo que nosotros podamos, no nomás que ellos hagan la parte, nosotros también tenemos muchas partes que hacer.
We've actually had a good amount of events that we've done with Commissioner Villarreal. We've done some events with back to school with the teachers and teacher appreciation.
The state flower of Texas is a blue bonnet.
For this last year's toy drive at PJ's and at Subway, we were able to collect toys from our customers in the community.
This is a special day for us and for you all too, because I know that you all are gonna feel very good seeing some of these children and being able to give them a gift.
Pues le doy muchas gracias porque los regalos los puedo abrir en la casa con mi familia y tronar cohetes y matar un marrano y dar las gracias.
Aquí le traemos un regalito. Queremos desearle que pase una feliz Navidad y un próspero año nuevo y que se porten bien ustedes.
Precinct 3 staff will contact us and ensure that our agency is going to be present.
I declare the state of our precinct is ready to recover, ready to rebuild, ready to continue solving the problems we face together.
That we will have a table, so to speak, to distribute information and distribute applications to the residents of Precinct 3.
Gracias por toda la ayuda que le dan a toda la comunidad y por favor los invito a que vengan, si nos asisten, si nos ayudan y siempre están aquí para todo lo que necesite nuestra comunidad.
Under Commissioner Villarreal's leadership, Precinct 3 has been able to secure the precinct's first ever grant from the Texas General Land Office, establish the precinct's first ever community outreach department, create the precinct's first ever illegal dumping reward program, hold the precinct's first ever pet vaccination clinic, secure the construction of the first ever public library in Sullivan City, play a key role in repairs for the Rio Grande Levee, and invest in our county parks. Increase transparency in county government through social media. Through engagement, education, and empowerment, Precinct 3 is marching boldly into a better, brighter future.
Together, we can shape a future that's even better and healthier than ever before.